Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics, where I painted this car last video. This video here, we're going to do, first of all, we're going to unmask it and put her outside in the sun. It's going to be like about 75 degrees out there. It's going to be between 75 and 85 here for the next week. Actually going to get up in the high 80s, 87, 88 here in about 4 or 5 days. So we're going to see what it looks like outside and let it sit out in the sun and bake till probably a week or so we can get this front end painted with the flames, but I want it real dry. Okay, so get her outside, see what it looks like. We're going to put in the marker lights, the tail lights with the new gaskets, the Nomad emblem, the weather strip goes across here, the inner panel. I'll pull this off too. The inside panel. Get all that put together, and I can't see in there, but okay. Then later on, I'm going to hook up the AC gauges, check them. I got the adapters in, and waiting on the brake bleeder air tool that I just ordered. Should be in any day now, and we'll hook up the air hose to it, and I bleed the brakes that way. It's going to be a lot faster. So we kind of got them two jobs to do after we put this together. And while we're waiting for it to dry, may work on something else. So, anyway, Nikki's barking. She's hearing some other dogs over there barking. Can't see a thing, but she... What you doing, Nikki? Who's out there? Some burglars out there? Giving them a woof. Okay, well, let me get her outside and I'll be back. Okay guys, here it is out in the sun. Figure I'd give a video of it before it gets full of dust from the dirt roads and pollen floating around, and it'll be full of crap here pretty soon, but it won't hurt the paint. Paint's dry enough, nothing's gonna really stick to it. Just need to let it sit and bake, and I mean, it's hot out. So anyway, this is probably about as shiny as it'll ever be unless I wash it a lot. I think I got some hair on it there. Yeah, you can already see some little pollen getting on it. So yeah, it's not no, like I said, it's not no show quality or nothing, but looks pretty damn good. It's gonna look 100 times better with them flames on the front. Can't wait to do that. Yeah, if I was to paint it base coat and clear, I could do all that in one shot, or you know, like the next day type thing, but I just like this urethane too much. So anyway, yeah, that's it. I think it looks pretty good. It's pretty straight. This little ding here is where the emblem goes. Other than that, I don't think there's any dents, or it's a little bit wavy on the quarter panel, but I knew there would be. I mean, barely noticeable. A little bit of texture on the paint, not too bad. You know, I had a dark shop to paint in. It was pretty dark in here. When we had this light and that light, you know, proper paint booth would have lights on the sides. Some, you know, I'm just going by instinct, painting the sides and stuff. So I couldn't really see the texture, what it's coming out and all that. I don't really care. I mean, it looks damn good to me. Let's see if those... Here's our little stress cracks from the fiberglass where it was damaged from shipping hit right in here. Yeah, I couldn't even see them, just the paint brought it out. And down here, but we'll be doing the flames and sanding that and clearing it and all that anyway, so maybe the clear will fill it in. You can't feel anything, so I'm not exactly sure. Just the paint finds them and shows it up, but it'll be sanded down and cleared. Maybe it'll hide it. Hopefully it won't get any worse. If it does, oh well, not much I can do about it. Okay, so we're gonna oh, I left that inside. Like I said, we're gonna put the tail lights, marker lights, the Nomad emblem, and here's that rear. We got the new molding somewhere. Oh, the new molding's right here. Probably gonna have to take that glass out, and that gets riveted in there like that, because it's the factory one has little clips that go in, but this one here has, you got to drill holes and put screws in, and that glass is sticking up too high. Okay, yeah, then this rear cover here is on the back of that. Finally put that on. So yeah, let me get that done, and we'll go from there and see how far we can get this put together, and maybe we'll start on something else. I really don't want to do too much under the hood right now and lean on the fender or anything. So the AC and brake stuff will have to be like tomorrow or the next day. But we can get in here and maybe clean up these rear windows, go down to Walmart, get some tint like I said on the last video, and tint this window here and the two back side ones, see how it turns out. It may not turn out worth a shit, but we'll see. I'll try to do what I can. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, it's the next day. Got this cover on the back. Got the Nomad emblem. Probably can't see it too good. I got all this stuff pulled out from the back. I was cleaning the back up. Going to use a razor blade here and scrape these back windows real clean, and then wipe them down with thinner. And in the morning I'm going to go to Walmart and get some window tint. We'll try to tint them. Okay, yeah, if you're new, that's a spare tire cover there. It's for the aftermarket gas tank there. And I got two toolboxes here. Already got some stuff in there, extra fan belts, the extra computer, and a lot of this stuff will go in there. Just been rounding up stuff. A lot of this stuff comes from junk cars I buy, a little tool set, crap like that. That's the AC switch out of the donor truck. I don't know if I probably won't be using that. And then these are the front end bezels and stuff to go on after the flame job. There's some extra parts here. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll tint the windows. This was the old weather strip molding, and it clipped on these clips. I don't know if I told you that already. So I got it on there. That's it here. But it wouldn't have mattered if the window's out, because this weather stripping here is rock hard. And you can see I busted a little piece off to drill a hole to put a screw in. I think same over here. But if I took that off, it would have just crumbled, and I didn't have another one. So I put a couple of screws in each end, and then the rest here I put some, I didn't have any urethane. I had this black gasket seal, or seam sealer, and put that in there, and had some paint sticks in there holding it down there yesterday. So that's good enough anyway. I don't think that'll leak, but even if it does, it's been leaking for 30 something years, sitting in a field since 1991, and there's holes right here, and it just drains out, and there isn't even any rust here. So I'm not worried about any leaks in the back, because it just drains straight out without rusting or anything. But we got this molding on here anyway. Okay, got the tail lights on there, the marker lights, got them all working. The marker light, I should probably get new ones there. The little socket that holds the little bulbs there, you have to kind of squeeze them and then they'll work. So they may go off, but not too worried about it. Okay, so yeah, let me get some of this stuff put away, and we'll clean up them back windows and tint them, and this back window here too. If the side windows go good, we'll do this back window. I'll have to pull that out and make a little prop with some wood and hold it up and tint it right there. Ah, damn cats. Got another cat. I think he's over there. Now the other day, I had 5 kittens. The other day, there was 8 of them over there. So it looks like at least 3, and 1 keeps hanging around. The other 2 I haven't seen lately. But anyway, I fed all 8 of them there the other day. It's getting expensive there. Eating up dog food has gone way up. Used to be $19.99, now it's $28.99 for a big bag. Yeah, if y'all been around for a while, the same time these kittens were born, there was 5 more born over there, and I guess these 3 are from that, because they look about the same age and same size. So yeah, they've been surviving for a year on their own. I don't know what they've been eating, but especially during the winter time. Yeah, and somebody asked about the mother of these kittens, Kitty. Well, she disappeared about 6 months ago. She came out and she was gone. I don't know what happened. What happened to her, whether she got pregnant and took off, have a baby somewhere else, or got in a fight with another cat, got killed. I don't know. She never used to stray from here, so I don't know. It's either of them 2 scenarios. I don't know what cats do when they get pregnant. I'm sure they don't want to have a bunch of little kittens and then have these guys try to eat them. That's what I was thinking. She took off. And I seen the mother of the other 5 that were just told you about. She come up to get some food there the other day. She's pregnant. She's ready to pop them out. These guys here, I don't know. I'm gonna have to phone around, see if I can find a no-kill shelter and get rid of at least these 5, because they're gonna start breeding with each other, have a bunch of retarded kitties around. But anyway, that's the story on the kittens. And Nikki, you doing okay? You gotta wait a little while longer and we'll go for a walk. You want to go for a walk? Okay, well calm down, Nikki. And Puppy's being a good little pup. Nikki, be good, okay? No, well, be good. Just wait for a little while longer, okay? Puppy's being good. Puppy like it in there? Well, okay, guys, that's an update on the pets. Okay, let me clean all this stuff. I'll be back in the morning, and we'll see if we can get these tinted. If it turns out good, I'll go ahead and do the front windows and the back window and all that. But I don't really have high hopes. I don't know anybody around here that does tinting, and if they did, I don't want to leave my car over. If they can do it while I'm waiting, it'd be fine. But I'm not leaving this car with with any shop and letting them drive it and stuff. So anyway, that'll be coming up. I'll have to get with my friend here. So I gotta wait till this dries real good. We'll see if we can get a skid plate put under for that oil pan. That may be a separate video though. So we got that coming up. Some other little things. I'll try to get everything done before the flame job. Once the flame job's done, that's it. It's done, ready to go. Probably go on one more test drive. Long trip. Got a friend in Fort Worth, maybe go visit him or something, or over to my dad. They bought a house, so they'll be probably moving. I don't know when. They still got a year and a half to move out of their old house, but have to take another trip out there. Might be the last time. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, just pulled her in for the night so the cats don't get on it, screw up the paint job. Yeah, there's the Nomad emblem. And that Nomad emblem I bought, which was the same as this 3-prong one, it had little clips built into it, almost like barrel clips, where you just push it in and it stays in. This one had the screw on ones, so I had to reuse the old one. I wanted to put the brand new one on here, but it's gonna go on that fender over there. So anyway, yeah, I just posted the painting video there yesterday. Got, I don't know, a couple of hundred comments there. Thanks everybody for the comments. It did turn out pretty good. I don't think I got any bad comments, so I guess those half a dozen trolls or so that I blocked a month or 2 or 3 ago there, I guess they're gone. So okay, yeah, appreciate the comments. Yeah, I'm ready for the flame job, guys, but I gotta wait till it dries. But we got a lot of little stuff here to fix before that anyway. So anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I got these 2 back rear windows, scraped them with a razor blade. There was a little film of stuff coming off. I'm gonna wipe it down with thinner and then some Windex. Okay, I just got back from Walmart. This is what I got. This is the darkest they have. Yeah, 35%, 20%, 5%, and 2.5%. So this is the darkest. This should be like limo tint, which is what I want. But the 35 and 20, they're only like 10 bucks. But this stuff was 18. Same company and everything. So yeah, I spent an $8 more. But, and then the other thing is it's 2 feet by 6.5. That's 24 inches. And I think I kind of measured it with a tape measure here to here. I figure around 14. I'm hoping it's on the inside when I do it, it's closer to 12. That way I can use one strip for 2 windows. If not, there's going to be like that much short, so I'd have to use this. So it's, you know, in between $18 a window or $36 a window, but whatever it takes, or 36 for 2 windows, or 18 for 2 windows. Anyway, I just got that for now. They have more. I think they have more of the 2.5%. If not, I'll do them later. But anyway, we're gonna get at least these 2 windows done. If they turn out good, I got new squeegees here. Bondo little 3-pack for a couple of bucks. Yeah, and then I'd like to do this back window here, the tailgate, and at least these 2 back windows here, the same dark tint. Now the front doors, I'm not sure. All states are different. You probably can only go with the light stuff. You know, you can look it up in your state, But if you're traveling like I'm going to go halfway across the country, and who knows what it is in, you know, Mississippi, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. But if a cop stops you, he'll give you a big ticket, and he'll make you rip that tint off. So you can't have it dark here, no matter what your state says, you know, unless you're, so anyway, even if you're in another state, they'll give you a ticket, you gotta rip it off. So I have to go light on the two front ones, but that's down the road. We're gonna try to get all these back stuff here done. Try to keep it cool inside and try to keep people from looking in, and, you know, have my suitcase and stuff back here. I don't want to worry about the stuff getting ripped off. Anyway, the instructions are pretty clear. I'm going to hook up a spray bottle with some soapy water, spray it on there, then you take the back film off of this and squeegee it till all the air bubbles are removed. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same brand I bought last year for the 78 Nova. I'll look at it real quick. I mean, it mostly turned out good, but it might have been just because of the windows were still dirty, or I wrinkled it. See, this is the main part here, and it may have been my fault, but it's looking, I don't think it's got any damage from the sun or anything, but like I said, I'm not sure if it's the same brand or not. It all looks good except for these corners. So anyway, that's pretty dirty. We'll try it again. I'll try to be more careful and see if we can get her on there pretty slick. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, I had to pull it inside to do it. It was too hot outside to, it would make the liquid dry too fast. Okay, well that's it. This ain't easy to do, especially when you got to peel. I just threw it out. There's a clear backing on it that you got to peel off. And they say any wrinkle that gets in it is going to stay in it. So, you know, I laid it out on here, taped it off, pulled the backing off, and then held it, you know, whatever it is, 5 feet long. And, you know, then crawled in here and laid it on, and then started squeegeeing, trying to keep everything flat so nothing wrinkles. Which I did a good job of that, but it gets these water lines coming up through the bottom, just like that 78 Nova. And you sit there and squeegee them down, and then they come right back up. So I don't know if the thing has to be stretched. Didn't say nothing in the instructions about like starting on one side, and which I kind of did that, but it looks like it, I don't know. Anyway, I was only left with one right here. Right here was a wrinkle. Well, it was a, so I pushed that down a little bit. I actually had to cut that with the razor blade right there and then squeegee it down. But it had about 5 coming up here. And I finally got them all out, except for that one. But anyway, it's kind of hard to explain. If you're a window tint guy, you'd know. And then there was one right here, and I tried to slit it with a razor blade a little bit and push it down. It pulled a little chunk out of it, but yeah, if you've done tint before, you'll know what I mean. So it ain't easy. I just as soon leave it to the professionals, but I'm out here in the boonies, and so anyway, yeah, it's kind of hard to see in there. You'll see the one wrinkle right there, but anyway, that's it there compared to this side. So I'm fixing to do that side. And yeah, it's a couple inches longer than I could cut it in half. So it's no use. It's not long enough. What I cut off there, it's not long enough to, well, it's actually that way. So anyway, yeah, I got to use $18 a fucking window. I could probably do these two back windows with one roll. So the two back here will cost 18 too. So I guess I'll go back to Walmart tomorrow and get another roll or two of this to do the back window. Unless I want to do the back window in two pieces, but I don't think it'll have a line in it. I'll have to see what I got left over. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know how that's going. I'm kind of fixing to do this side here. So I'll be back. Okay guys, I had enough left over from doing this window and the one roll to do this back window here. But it was a couple inches short right there. So I just had to cut a little piece there. It's barely noticeable. But yeah, this one come out a lot better. Smaller the area is, the easier you can squeegee it out. I had some that kept coming up, but anyway. Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. You go in this window here and look out. It's pretty damn dark. I guess that'll be all right. I don't know. I just, you know, gotta be able to see traffic and stuff. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do it. If it's too dark in the back where I can't see through my rear view mirror, I guess I'll have to lighten it up back here, but it should be all right. Okay, well, that's all I got done today. So tomorrow I'm gonna do this window and that window there, and then I guess I'll go up and get some more to do the back window here. Unless, yeah, I know I'm not gonna have. I don't want to piece it together half and half or anything, because I should have some left over from the Nova. You know, it's around here somewhere on one of these. I don't know. I'll probably just get a fresh roll, do the back window, and I think that'll probably be it. I probably won't even do the two front ones. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay guys, I got this side done. She's pretty dark. And this window here. But yeah, same problems as the other one. Kept having them lines coming up, and I just kept pushing them down with the little squeegee thing there, and finally got rid of them. I didn't get to Walmart to get enough to do this back window. I did find the other roll that I had left over from the 78 Nova, but there ain't much there, just a little bit. So yeah, like to do the back window and possibly these two front ones with the light on tint. Okay, my AC is leaking. There ain't much. You can hear it here. Hear it. So I got this little deal here. Hear it beeping. So watch when I let some Freon out. All right. But I don't know, it's been a week or two So if it is leaking, it's going to be very little. And I don't know. See, that's how my truck and Jeep was, and I couldn't. I bought this to see. And first I bought the green dye and put all that in there, and you know, use yellow glasses. I couldn't see nothing. And so then I bought this, but I still couldn't find it. So I don't know whether it's the JB weld leaking or what. I put a new gasket in here. Got 2 new gaskets on the condenser, but that was bent, so I put JB weld on there. I got new gaskets, but I didn't put them on the 2 lines going to the compressor. So I don't know. I'm gonna start it up, put in a can of Freon, so I hate to waste it. Put in a can of Freon and go over it with this, see if I can find anything. See, my Jeep, I couldn't find a leak, but it would take, well, the worst was a day, and then at the end there, well, when I went on vacation, I bought about 6 cans of Freon, 1 for every day, and it used 1 for the first couple of days, and then the last day, it lasted till I got home, like until about 3 days. So if this lasts 1 can a day, I'd be happy with it, because when I go on Hot Rod Power Tour for 6 or 7 days, I don't mind spending, well, that's the problem too. See, Freon a little while ago was $4.99 a can. Now it's $10 or $10.99 a can now. It's doubled. So be $10 a day to have AC, and I only have a switch hooked up to turn the compressor on. I still haven't figured out how to use the pressure switches there to automatically turn it off and on. It's going to be all in the computer and messed up wiring. So anyway, I'm going to do that, see if I can find any leaks, and I'll be back. Okay guys, it looks like these valves are leaking. I'll take this one off too. Trying to use this deal to push it in and out. Anyway, it doesn't do it around the JB weld areas. Here, here, down here. Or there, right there, right there. Doesn't do it here. Anyway, so it looks like I'll have to get 2 new valve stems or whatever for them. I'll see if AutoZone or O'Reilly's got them. So I'll be back. Okay guys, it's the next day. Got my lawnmower semi fixed. Still stalls out and stuff, but I had a little bit of grass cut, so I'm trying. So I just finished doing that now and getting back from Wally Mart. So I got some more tint. This stuff I used already was this same brand, Black Magic. But see, this one said select, was 10 something, and then beside it was some more, same percentage, but it said premium. and it was like 16 or 17. Then this used to be on the one beside that. So I don't know, this doesn't say select or premium, so I don't know what that is, but this was the $18 one. Okay, so if we keep track, spent 18 and 18, then 10 and 10. So 36, 46, 56 plus tax, 60 bucks. So basically, and okay, so this is all they had. They didn't have 5% and nothing. So 20%, that's the medium. See, here's the darkness right here. See, dark, medium, light. So I got the 20% for the this back window here, which we're fixing to do. I'll show you. And then the 35%, the lightest, for the two front windows. Okay, so all together to do this whole car, which, you know, it's got the 4 doors and then the 2 long back ones and then the long tailgate. That's it's 60 bucks. So that's not bad. I don't know what a tint place would charge, but saving a bunch of money. Not getting a perfect show quality job at all, but okay. So I set the tailgate down, pulled the window out, used this as a prop. Yeah, I didn't want to take the whole window out in case the bolts break or the track breaks or something. It works right now. Why mess with it? Screw it up. So I used a razor blade, scraped all the stuff off of it, and then wiped it down. They say not to use the Windex ammonia stuff, so I just got there's just soapy water in this. So I wiped it down a few times. So I'll show you how I did the rest of it, because this will be easy to do. It's nice and flat. I can show you a lot better than trying to set up the camera inside when I've done the other ones. Okay, so let me get this unpacked and rolled out, and I'll be right back. Okay, I put a little bit of tape on that end and then unrolled it. And you want to trim it. They say not to use scissors. So I'm going to use a razor blade right here, cut it around, leave about 1 inch all the way around. We can cut that off later. So let me do that, and I'll be back. Okay, then what you got to do is separate it in half. Use a razor blade on the corner, and this is the clear coating here. You peel it off like that, but you got to do it all. You can't get no wrinkles in this, they say, because they'll show up. So I'm going to take this little piece off. I'm going to use 2 hands here, pull this off, get the clear off, and soap it down real good, and then set it on there. So I'll be back when I do that. I don't have 3 or 4 hands, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got it laid on there. So you just squeegee it. I'll start from the middle. And kind of pull it. Okay, so that last sheet was the medium dark, and I screwed it up. And I was lifting it up after I peeled the clear off. I was holding it up with one hand and trying to spray the soap with the other, and it folded up in itself and stuck to it and just made a whole bunch of wrinkles. So this is the ones I was going to use for the front doors, the lighter 35% instead of 20. I didn't have enough of that 20 left over. It was about a foot or so too short. So probably best anyway. I was worried about this back being too dark. But anyway, this piece here turned out good. no wrinkles anyway. So you got to keep doing that. I'm going to trim around the edges here, and these are those little lines you got to keep going. It might be easier since it's flat. See them all down here. So I keep doing that, and then I grab a piece of paper towel and wipe the excess water off down here. Use anyway, let me get that squeegeed out and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got it mostly done except for this top. You can see all these wrinkles in here. See how it just keeps coming back? So you know it stopped. Well, there it is. That stopped. See, it's actually doing it worse on this back window. I don't know why. I don't know if we're getting that real good. See? Sometimes it'll stop for good. Sometimes it'll move over like this one. And then sometimes you can go real fast a bunch of times and it'll see, you gotta be careful. See, it just got a wrinkle in it right there. Anyway, let me keep doing that and we'll see how good I can get it. I'll be back. Okay guys, I got it all. I used a heat gun. When you use a heat gun, don't use too much of it. So I did that and squeegeed it up, but I got 2 wrinkles. That one's still a little bit. One right there and this big one here. But anyway, used a little bit of heat and did that, and they all stopped going, like running back down. Then I put a little heat around the edges here because I'm fixing to roll it down and close the tailgate and roll it up. We'll see what happens. See if I can just dry it a little bit quicker, go around the edges, and see how it looks. It's still pretty dark for being the 35%. I might have enough to do 1 window, but I'd have to buy another roll to do 2 windows, I think. So I don't think I can do these 2. I'll see what I got left. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, I had enough to do the 2 front windows. These ones and the wing windows. So I don't know, tell me what y'all think. Man, it's black. It's not too bad. Yeah, I would have liked the darker one. I just started when I rolled up the window. I don't know, maybe that was the... Anyway, yeah, I was thinking, I thought I heard there's some states you're not allowed to tint these windows at all. But then again, you can get factory tint, that greenish. I don't know. If I get stopped and they tell me to peel it off, but that's the lightest I could get. Got to have something on that window. It's going to be beating right down on my arm and face and everything. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. It's about to rain. There's storms, I think, to the north. It'll probably rain, but no storms. What you doing there, Nikki? Those cats driving you crazy? Can you see these now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See them? There's 8 of them. Oh, waiting for food. Always hungry. Right, Nikki? They driving you bananas? Them kitties driving you bananas? Huh? Poor little old Nikki. Okay, be good, be good, be good, be good. It's okay. Okay, guys. I think we'll end this video on that. At least I got all that done. Oh, I did buy the... they said this is all they had here. It's a little kit with 2 valves in it. But that valve, high pressure one, see, this is another line that I had from another truck. And this thing does not come out with the little deal. The other one does. Comes out like a tire valve. But this one does not. So I'm thinking they unbolt or unscrew there. But I tried putting a wrench on each one of them and I couldn't get it loose. But I'm thinking you have to buy that valve there. And all they had for that was called the R12 to R134 conversion valve. It's the only thing that looked like that. And this thing here is supposed to cover both of them, but see the little deal to take out the valve, it doesn't fit in that high pressure one. So anyway, I'm gonna mess with that. And maybe if my friend's free here in the next few days of the weekend, gonna go over and build that skid plate. I don't know if I should build a template out of cardboard. I probably will. Probably do that tomorrow, make a little template, kinda, because he's got a whole bunch of that really thick metal. I don't have any. So I have to at least get the metal from him, but he's got a big arc welder. So anyway, we'll both probably do it. Maybe that'll be next video. That, and then just a few little things, and I think it's about ready. Get that AC working good. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't, like, share, comment, and all that stuff, and we'll see you next video. Thanks everybody for watching.